Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Welcome, TA. It's on.
Well, thanks very much, guys.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one. That one drops for him. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now here's Gobert. Here's McDaniels. It's good from long range.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Towns. The dish now to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Edwards. And he makes good on the layup.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, talk about a tough finish. The defense all over him, but he still finds a way to get that off.
Zubac against Gobert. The pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Morris kicks to Westbrook. Zubac against Gobert, and it's good. 2 points.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Brett, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together, and if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Now here's Westbrook. to Zubats. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Dishes it to Towns. Pass to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got 7 points.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Conley gets the bucket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much playing that in-between game.
Here's Towns. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Westbrook passes to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it. He's underrated in being a distributor.
Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
A nice shot by George.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Edwards, that's good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see. You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Towns. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks too.
Russell Westbrook taking
that one's no good. Oh, George with a steal. Morris finds Leonard, puts up a 3. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns passes to Conley. And here's McDaniels. No good on the triple. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now here's Gobert. And stolen by Leonard. And they're pushing it up. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the jam by George.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. He knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Leonard. The shot misses. Good D by Gobert. Leonard's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Towns. Fires the 3, and he buries his first look.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Westbrook. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Zubac, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Zubac finds Westbrook to the middle, and stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. Here's Towns. Finished off the break. Towns has got 5 points.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And that was the Mobile One drive. No resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Morris. Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. Now here's George. Westbrook outside. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And another shot. That one off the back iron and out. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And Edwards slams it in.
Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
A nice shot by Zubac.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Guarded by Morris. Towns. That's good. He's got 7.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The Clippers trail. Westbrook with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Now here's McDaniels. And stolen by Leonard. Stolen by Conley. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Conley up top. Down low. Gobert. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got 5 points.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
The 3, George. Second chance shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. McDaniels passes to Conley. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. They're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Free throw drops for Conley.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi.
The Timberwolves, 24. Coming onto the court.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. To the inside, here's Anderson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
George passes to Morris. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Morris has got 8 points.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Inside. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Westbrook draws the double. To three, George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Reed finds Anderson. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Clippers. And finished off by Westbrook.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's George. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I'll tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Clippers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. To 3, George. Clippers keep it alive. Plumlee finds Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Here's Leonard, guarded by Edwards. 5 to shoot. Morris, right side. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Morris has got 10 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And Gobert.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Over to the left wing. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Leonard for 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Westbrook, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
George rising up with great confidence and strength. Threw it down with authority.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. He's checked by Plumlee. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. For 3, Conley. Here's Gobert, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Rudy Gobert.
The first one falls. And so Gobert nails both of them. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Oh, sweet move. And the finish by George. 11 points in the game.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Knocked away.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Westbrook against Conley. And finished off by Westbrook.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, if you want consistency at the 5 spot, Mason Plumlee is a good player to have in the rotation, Clark.
Could not agree with you more, B.A. A consummate professional and extremely hard worker. Rebounds at a high level. He is one of the best playmaking centers in the NBA.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Plumlee with it. Back to Morris. Uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got 6 here in the quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know, Karl-Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Here's Plumlee. Morris right side. Over Towns. And too long on the shot.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Man, misses. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. 27 seconds left in the second. Kicks it to George. Back to Morris. Pass to George. Leonard outside. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
He's off on the second.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good, what a start it was for Karl-Anthony Towns. He had 16 points. And that'll...
Please welcome to the floor.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Karl-Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point, to the middle. Batum's shot is off. Gordon against Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Clippers, Mason Plumlee.
He hits the second from the line. So it's Minnesota now. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Conley. It's stolen by Leonard. Gordon on the wing. Plumlee with it. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Conley. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Minnesota.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now Towns, guarded by Batum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Nick Batum.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
And so Towns nails them both. The Clippers trail. Batum, right side. Pass to Gordon. Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. And no good, trying to use the glass. McDaniels against Leonard. Good work there as it goes. McDaniels gotten his second bucket.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
The Clippers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. To the inside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, that's where the high release point of Batum worked to his advantage. Allowed him to get that shot off.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels.
LA foul. Terrence Mann. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Towns. 20 points for him. Inside. Here's Gobert. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
Here's Towns. The shot off that time. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Here's Gordon. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Love the career Eric Gordon has had. It's been outstanding, really. A 6th Man of the Year award winner and universally known as a great teammate.
And he drops it first. Clark, how about Eric Gordon? Maybe doesn't get the praise he deserves.
No, I agree with you there. I mean, guys sometimes are underrated or undervalued despite the consistency of outstanding performance. He's been in the league 14 years and has averaged double digits during that time. And when he only started 75% of the games, that's even more remarkable.
Here's Plumlee. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota with the ball. 6-point game. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Gordon very physical with the defense. Solid at creating chances for himself to get to the line.
The first free throw is good. Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson against Batum. Powell with a steal. On the break. Gordon, the pass to Batum. And here's Gordon. Here's the three. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
And your Clippers use this team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Gordon down low. Out to Powell. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. Zubac. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Noel.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Westbrook outside. Here's Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Pass to Noel from outside the arc. Counted from distance. And now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Gets tipped. And they're able to recover. Powell passes to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Love the consistency at the free throw line in this one, too, fellas. Getting a healthy number of points off trips to the line.
Reid in the post. He's guarded by Zubac. Reid can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Batum, pass to Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Oh, Westbrook with a block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there, too.
For 3, Powell. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Prince. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anderson against Batum. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Now here's Batum. Powell outside. Gordon on the wing. Here's Zubac. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
The Timberwolves, 60.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Russell Westbrook out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Powell in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Morris. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Gordon. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. Pounded by Westbrook. To the left side wing. Here's Noel. Now here's Reid. Here's Prince. Westbrook comes with a double. Here's Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Zubac. Anderson passes to Reed. Count it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So for the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Powell. And it's Paul George in for Gordon. Pass to Alexander Walker. George with a steal. Westbrook right side. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Left side Anderson. Here's Noel. Leonard defending. And it's the Clippers on the break. And Leonard throws it down hard.
You know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Left side Anderson. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Morris. And it's good. 2 points.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Westbrook with it. Towns covering. Offensive board. Good D by Gobert.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
That one misses for Towns. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. George, good.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. To Edwards, back to Conley. Goes back up. And Gobert finishes inside. That gives him a double-double in this one.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Westbrook can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Edwards into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Leonard. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. They're leading by 4. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pass to McDaniels. From behind the arc. Second shot opportunity. Gobert no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Leonard with a double team. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Minnesota calls time here. They're in front by 2. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns over Morris. The shot by Towns, no good. The drive by Westbrook. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Conley passes to Towns. The Clippers grab the miss. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So it comes up empty at the line. And the Clippers call time here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, let me hear you get loud. Let's give a round of applause for your Clippers. Let's make some noise. We are the Sixth Man.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. To take the lead.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
Shooting the technical free throw, Paul George.
And that one misses.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George. But it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
Here's Leonard. No good. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. So it's the Clippers now. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Gobert finds Conley to the inside. Towns can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
That shot missing. The Clippers in the lead. George passes to Zubac. And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubac. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to McDaniels. The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Timberwolves ball.
Got a piece of it. Overtime just getting started here. Just about a minute in. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 here in this overtime period. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. Down low. Gobert. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. To the paint. George passes to Leonard. The three. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Morris for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it. Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Here's Zubac. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. 3 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Rebound Minnesota.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Timberwolves on D. They trail by 6. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
For a free throw.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 32 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
Well, it's not looking good for them. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, there's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
McDaniels from long range. Here's Towns. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And Gobert with a block.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Mike Conley. Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
The line for LA.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Conley. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. The Force, Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.